On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. This isn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Nick Martin making that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Got it. Ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing is Willis. Completed over the middle. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Come on. Come on. Set. Ready.
To throw. Here's Willis. Gets this one to London. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ready, ready.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Here we go. Vikings, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. It's Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Benson now from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the leg and bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here's Willis. Throw inside, caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
70 Lions.
To the air on 3rd and long. Team over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Get it. 60.
Throwing on first down. Willis. Throw is there. Trey McBride. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Well, his coaching staff's got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Ron Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got it first to begin the fray. First carry here for Jordan James. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down.
First down, Purdy to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He's looking for Jordan Watkins that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's it.
From the gun is Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Isaac Gorindo to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. That's how Yuki goes. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run crossing that first down marker.
Screen play here for James. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. This one falls incomplete. Well, left by George Kittle with that one. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Intercepted in the end zone. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Shotgun snap now to Willis. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That's caught for the first. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The pickup with 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. To his back. Here's Rashawn White. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. Second and 3 now. Here's Willis to the air. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come on.
Willis looking to throw. On the screen, this is White. And he will not them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. Fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, they get him yet again. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And he stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 49ers 16-yard line.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. Headed out right. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals racing them to the halftime locker room. Ryland now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Ringo to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw it, I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Willis to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. And you just see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To throw, here's Willis. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. successful end to what was a really solid run back.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Bobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Vacates quickly left side. Working out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Here's Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's got this at the 27. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy throwing here on first. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his record.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Go.
From the gun, a run for White. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
No throw. 3rd and long. reception as he threw it leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
To kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now they face 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. Really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Get set. Here we go. Here we go. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. He brushed him off with ease. And he gets this down near the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like. Back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Guerrero. They're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short that 1st down marker. He goes to the hurry up here. On 3rd down, here's Guerrero. Just gets the 1st and more. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. Offense up to the line fast.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Flush down out to his left. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Get set. Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Makes the catch. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Dortch now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
19, shot, go!
And off to Benson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it third and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
60, shot 60. Ready?
Looking to throw on third and one. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked out by Fred Warner. Worked through his progression, nobody available. By the time he checked it down in the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Putting the tight end in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He'll air it out on third. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Dortch now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dortch on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready!
Back to work they go after the interception. Into traffic, complete! And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Brings up second and 5.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
18 Rattlers. Here we go.
Willis now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's this one to White. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
expire. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And it ends up a good return for him. Off past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. On your team. Yellow.
Purdy setting up that play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you can chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the jump.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
You're not liking 18. Ready,
Going on 1st down, Willis. Pulled in by his back, right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason.
Let's go now.
And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brown, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're a premium in this league. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Steady.
He's back to throw. He completes it in traffic. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. And puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. The window to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he'll give it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the 49ers
free play here. Let's see what he does. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Now Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. In the hands of Jordan Watkins. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10.
To the air again, Purdy. It's the 2-1 in from Glendale. 49ers got to score in a hurry. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 18! Watch out! Up.
To throw again. It's Purdy. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. All set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Dortch now to return it. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Go right side, and McBride has it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 36-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hauled in against McBride. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Go right side, caught by Wilson. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Step it in. Go.
Setting up to pass. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. Getting out to his left. once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Got all of it, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Window to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Here's take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Outside. Dog. Dog.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
16 yards. And a 49er first down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Watch out!
Pretty throwing here on first. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10.
Outside. Start.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. It's caught. Pearson has it. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working from the gun. It's Willis. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He was trying to find Rashawn White out of the backfield. So that brings up second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. The Cardinals Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 37-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Gun snap now to Willis. Harrison secures this, left side. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So now it all comes down to Chad Ryland. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.